In this video, we'll be discussing the traffic offense relating to the BC Motor Vehicle Act, Section 158, subsection 1, also known as passing on the right. That's coming right up. Hi, my name is Shayan and I'm one of the driving instructors here at Zula Driving School. So let's take a look at what the Motor Vehicle Act states. It reads, the driver of a vehicle must not cause or permit the vehicle to overtake and pass on the right of another vehicle, except when the vehicle overtaken is making a left turn or its driver has signaled his or her intention to make a left turn. When on a lane roadway, there's one or more than one unobstructed lane on the side of the roadway on which the driver is permitted to drive, or on a one-way street or highway on which traffic is restricted to one direction of movement, where the roadway is free from obstruction and is of sufficient width for two or more lanes of moving vehicles. So, what does this mean in layman's terms? You cannot pass a vehicle on the right unless that vehicle has indicated that they'll be making a left turn and there's enough space on the right side to go around them safely. You can pass on the right if you're on a one-way street and there is two or more lanes available for travel. So essentially what this means is, let's say you're coming up to an intersection and the car in front of you has signaled that they'll be turning right and you're behind this person. You're allowed to pass them on the right if there is enough room to do so safely, but only if they're turning left. But let's say you are on a stretch of road and let's say you are on a highway and perhaps there's a light further up ahead that has caused the traffic to come to a stop. You can't decide that, you know what, I don't want to wait here. I'm just going to go into the shoulder and try to pass these cars here because I'm trying to turn into this road here shortly up at the intersection. So I'm just going to pass these cars and get back on here. That is not passing safely on the right. You also have to be mindful of why it is that the vehicle in front of you has come to a stop if they're not signaling that they're turning left. So let's say you're on a stretch of road and you see that, let's say this lane is wide enough and this person is here and they've come to a stop. You can't quite see what's happening in front of them. You don't want to be going around them like so if they're not actually signaling that they're turning here shortly or are about to turn. Because perhaps there's a crosswalk here and they've stopped because someone is crossing. So you can't just assume that the car in front of you is doing something irrational and be impatient and try to pass on the right. Failure to abide by this section of the Motor Vehicle Act can land you a $109 ticket with 2 driver penalty points. This is only valid at the time of making this video, so the fine and points can increase in the future without notice. For the most up-to-date information, be sure to visit ICBC's website as well as the BC Motor Vehicle Act. If you have any questions or would like to receive driving lessons to improve your driving skills, be sure to check out our website at www.zula.ca. Thank you, and until next time, remember that having a cooperative attitude on the road goes a long way in keeping everybody safe on the roads we share.